In a noisy and bustling world, coldness seems to become an art, not to separate, but to protect yourself from emotional storms. Silence is not weakness, but the strength hidden in restraint. Have you ever wondered if silence can be the answer to conflicts in life? Coldness can open up a space for reflection, creating conditions for wiser decisions. But how to live cold while still keeping a warm heart? Discover with me the secrets to knowing when to be silent and enjoy the power of peace of mind. Are you ready to embark on this journey? 1. Be simple, then know how to be silent. When entering life, we often face many relationships, decisions, and losses. In times of confusion, simplifying and knowing how to keep quiet is the key to finding true peace. Instead of letting life's troubles and complications wash over you, keep your heart calm and let go of unnecessary things. Peace comes from understanding the value of simplicity and not letting yourself get caught up in unnecessary worries. Tao. Don't text too much when you don't get a response. In relationships, a basic principle of self-respect is knowing when to stop. When you send someone a message and don't get a response, it can be a sign that the other person doesn't really care or doesn't want to continue communicating. Continuing to text when there is no response will make you passive and lose your self-respect. Silence is sometimes an answer. Instead of trying to keep texting, spend time on more important things in life and focus on relationships that are truly worthwhile. Remember that maintaining self-esteem not only helps you avoid getting hurt, but also helps you manage your emotions better. 3. Learn to enjoy time alone. Living alone does not mean being lonely. Many people are afraid of feeling lonely and try to fill the void with temporary relationships or unnecessary social activities. However, when you know how to enjoy time alone, you will see that this is a great opportunity for self-development. Spend time on personal hobbies such as reading, listening to music, writing a diary, or learning a new skill. Solitude is not scary if you know how to take advantage of it to discover yourself. Time alone helps you refresh your spirit, think more deeply about life, and find out what is truly important. Be grateful for the moments when you can sit with yourself without depending on the presence of others. 4. Don't take things too seriously. In life, it's easy to get stressed out when faced with difficult situations. However, realizing that not every problem needs to be solved immediately or taken seriously will help us have a lighter perspective. Learning to let go of unnecessary things, unrealistic worries, and accepting that there are things beyond our control is an important part of living a happy and peaceful life. When we are no longer caught up in negative thoughts or worries about the future, our minds become more relaxed and have space for better things. This not only has a positive effect on our mental health, but also improves our relationships with others, as a peaceful mind is more likely to attract positive things. 5. Think before you speak, but don't say everything. Words have great power. They can build or destroy relationships. Thinking before you speak helps us choose appropriate and meaningful words, avoiding statements that can hurt or cause misunderstandings. Instead of saying everything that comes to mind, take time to consider and choose the message you want to convey. Sometimes the truth can be very painful, so it is necessary to communicate information in a tactful and careful way. This does not mean we have to lie or hide the truth, but rather choose the way to express it so that the listener can receive it more easily. Tact in communication can help maintain harmony and respect in relationships. 6. Listen more, talk less. In a conversation, many people often just wait for their turn to speak without really listening to the other person. In fact, being silent and listening will help us better understand the thoughts, feelings, and perspectives of others. This not only helps build lasting relationships, but also enriches our own knowledge and experiences. Everyone has their own story, and when we take the time to listen, we can learn valuable lessons. This broadens our perspective on life, helping us grow and become more knowledgeable. In addition, listening also shows respect for others, which will make them feel appreciated and loved. 7. Live a little carefree. Instead of putting too much pressure on pleasing everyone, allow yourself to live more freely and comfortably. Life is not always about pursuing approval from others. Sometimes being carefree is a way to free yourself from invisible constraints, helping you become braver in pursuing your dreams and personal goals. Be confident in discovering your true value. From there, live a meaningful and complete life in the way you want, without being limited by the eyes or judgments of others. 8. The only person who can hurt you is yourself. No one has the right to decide your emotions except you. When facing difficulties or hurt, remember that how you react to the situation is what matters. You can choose to let the hurt bring you down, or you can choose to stand up and be stronger. That choice is always in your hands, and it is how you face the challenge that determines your happiness and peace in life. 9. Don't love someone just because you're lonely. Loneliness is not a reason to look for a relationship, because loneliness cannot be filled with a love that is not truly from the heart. Take the time to learn and love yourself, to become your own best friend. When you are confident and appreciate yourself, you will know how to choose a true love based on harmony and understanding, instead of a temporary relationship. To escape loneliness, a sustainable relationship needs to be built on love and mutual respect, not a solution to fill the void in the soul. 10. Resolve conflicts within 24 hours. Conflicts are inevitable in life, especially in relationships. However, to keep the situation from getting worse, resolving conflicts within 24 hours is very important. When not acted upon promptly, negative emotions can build up, leading to deeper conflicts. Furthermore, these emotions can affect our mood and perception of others, making things more complicated. When we do not resolve conflicts, anger, frustration, and sadness can build up over time. This not only damages the relationship, but also affects our mental health. Resolving problems promptly helps us release emotions, keeping our minds and souls at peace. At the same time, it also creates opportunities for deeper understanding and connection with those around us. 11. Find someone you trust to share your feelings with when you are sad. When you feel sad or have difficulties, sharing your feelings with someone you trust is an effective way to reduce your psychological burden. Having someone to listen and understand can bring a great deal of relief and emotional support. No one should have to endure pain alone, and seeking support from others can not only help release emotions but also create deeper connections in relationships. Many people think that overcoming difficulties on your own is a sign of strength, but in fact, knowing how to seek help from others is also a sign of intelligence. Being emotionally self-aware and able to seek support shows that you are able to assess a situation rationally and understand that support from others can help you get through difficult times more easily. Sharing can even lead to valuable advice and new perspectives, helping us see problems from different perspectives. 12. Change in sense. Deep and meaningful change often does not require grand statements. Sometimes the most powerful change happens when you act quietly, without anyone knowing about your plans. Let the results speak for themselves. When you focus completely on your goals, every step, every action, no matter how small, contributes to great achievement. You don't have to prove anything until you succeed. Then the change will shine on its own without any boasting. Let every action demonstrate your commitment and effort, because that is more important than promises or plans on paper. Thank you for taking the time to follow and share with us your interesting thoughts about cold life and silence. Hopefully, these messages have touched your heart and opened up new perspectives for you. If you find this content useful, don't forget to leave a comment below. Please like the video if you find it valuable, and remember to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on the next interesting things. Thanks again, and see you in the next videos.